Hello, this is Philip. I'm very sad to be missing camp, but we're going to try and make up for it to some degree. I thought we would play a couple hands of No Limit Texas Hold'em, which is the preferred card game that we play at Camp Duffield, and before that, if you were there, at Camp Dunkirk. Now, this is going to be a little tricky to play this online, but we're going to trust everybody to go on the honor system. When you only get to look at when I'm showing the whole cards for your particular position. So anybody who wants to play, I want you to decide whether you want to be position 1, and one person who we're going to identify as in position 1 will be Donna. And we all remember Donna. Donna made us a very nice picture, which I still use, a painting, which kind of reminds me of the Beatles song, Here Comes the Sun. This is position number 1. This is position number 2. This is going to be Bob, who we remember, of course, as the vice president, a person who always dressed very formally and very well at camp. Position number 3 is going to be Eileen. Now, many people don't know this, but Eileen is much older than she looks. And back in 1923, I've heard that, she won huge amounts of money gambling in Las Vegas. No, absolutely, that was 1953. I think in 23 it was in Atlantic City. But she's a great gambler. She doesn't play much at camp, but I've heard she was really, in her younger days, a great gambler, and much older than, she looks very youthful for her age. She once knew my great-great-grandfather back in 1862. And this, of course, will be Johnny in position number 4. So we'll identify these as being him. And anybody else who wants to play position number 4, you can just say that's where you're going to play. Now, normally at camp, Sherry Byer is my lovely assistant, and she shuffles the cards for me and helps me. She's not here, so I brought my number 2 backup lovely assistant, who is also my number 1 wife, Beverly. Here you go, honey.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to virtual summer camp. I am taking Sherry's place, and I hope I can do a good enough job because Philip tells me how wonderful she is at doing this job. So I guess you want me to shuffle the cards.
Yes, honey.
All right, these are new cards here. Whoa, they're really stiff. Woo! All right, you want to cut those?
Yes, I will cut the cards. Now, at camp, we have a lot of different chips to make it simple because we're going to only play 2 hands. The white chips are 1s and the red chips are 5s, and that's all we're going to be using because we're only going to play a couple of hands. So this is the first hand. Right now, of course, as you remember, No Limit Texas Hold'em will deal everybody 2 down cards, which only they're supposed to look at. And there go the down cards. Here we go to the down cards for Eileen. And the down cards here for John. And of course, this would be Bob, Mr. Vice President, and this would be Donna, our artist. So I will take our antes now. That's an extra one. So, how this is going to work is, if you want to play position number 1, you can look at the down cards for position number 1 now. Nobody else should look, so we're trusting you on the honor system here. If you're going to play position number 1, here are your 2 down cards.
And nobody else is looking.
Take a good look. All right. If you're going to play position number 2 here, all right, which is the bottom position, but anybody can play it, I'm going to show you the down cards for position number 2. Nobody else should be looking unless you decided you want to be player number 2 in this. Now we're to player number 3, of course, represented by Eileen, or anybody else who wants to play player number 3. Nobody else should look.
Cover your eyes.
And there's the down cards. And here we are at Johnny's position, position number 4. And there's your down cards. All right, so based on the down cards, we're going to see if anybody wants to bet. And there's going to be a check from Donna and check from Bob. Check from Eileen. Not very good hands here, apparently. But it's going to be a bet of 5 here from Johnson. So anybody else who wants to stay in, you got to put in a 5 chip. All right, everybody else going to stay in. Position number 1 will stay in. Position number 2. Position number 3. So we're all going to stay in and see what the flop looks like. And we know in Texas Hold'em, the flop, we have to bury the top card. The flop is, of course, the first 3 cards that are the common cards that everybody gets to use. So here we go. The 4 of clubs. Ooh, king of spades. 6 of diamonds. Doesn't look too promising. Possibly a straight with the 4 and the 6, depending on what your down cards are. So we're going to be looking at the betting again. No bet here from position number 1. No bet from position number 2. No bet from position number 3. And a bet of another 5er from position number 4, the Johnny position. All right, anybody gonna stay in? Donna's saying she's out. She could possibly get a straight, but you know, the odds are against it. So, not being very courageous here, but now we're looking at position number 2. This is Bobby. He's out too. Position number 3 is Eileen. Eileen's going to stay in. She goes in with 5. All right, so if you play position number 1 or position number 2, you have already folded. So we only got 2 people left. Position number 3, position number 4. And here we go with what we call, anybody know? This is the turn card, they call it. Ooh, all right. 9 of diamonds. No bet here from Eileen. Bet of 2 from John. Eileen's going to stay in. She's hoping for a miracle here, I think. And here comes the last card, all right, which is the river card. Ooh, a big ace. All right, we're looking at the last bet. Check from Eileen. She's not betting. $5 from Johnny Sereno. And Eileen says, I'm out. She didn't have anything. She was obviously hoping to get a 5. Then she would have had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would have been a straight. So, now Johnny doesn't have to show his cards because everybody else has dropped out. But just for our purposes, he's going to. A real gambler wouldn't. But let's look what he had. Ooh, he had 2 kings. And then he matched the king here. He had 3 kings. Nice play, Johnny. Yes. And anybody else who was playing position number 4, you guys did great. And now my lovely assistant, Miss Beverly, is going to, once again, shuffle the cards for us, and we're going to have one more hand. And right now, position number 4 is way in the lead with those 3 kings. Boy. Johnny's quite a card sharp, isn't he?
He sure is.
He sure really pulled that out, didn't he?
Whoa.
So we're going to give everybody one more shot to catch up. Now, you can't switch positions, though. You can't now decide you're going to go over to position number 4 because that's winning, okay? Whatever position you started with, you got to stay with it. And hope you get better luck this time around.
Like to cut them
Yes.
first?
All right, let's ante everybody up. And we're going to play one more hand. No Limit Texas Hold'em, the Cadillac of poker. All right, so everybody's getting your down cards again. And here we go once more. Donna. Bobby, Eileen, Johnny. All right, once again, if you're position number 1, you can look. Everybody else has to look away, cover your eyes. And if you're position number 1, here are your down cards. Remember those. Position number 2. If you're not playing position number 2, position along with Bob, you have to cover your eyes or look away. Position number 2, your down cards. Position number 3, Eileen. Here we go. Only if you're playing position number 3, including you, Eileen, you get to look now. Ooh, there's the down cards. And finally, the person who's winning right now, position number 4. If you're playing that, you can look now. And there's the down cards. Anybody going to bet based on their down cards? And Eileen is going to bet 1. Anybody else going to stay in? Is Donna going to stay in? Yes. It's only 1. So probably might as well stay in, right? See what happens when we get the flop. All right, remember the flop is the first 3 cards that we deal all together. And here we go. 8 of spades. Ooh, the big ace. Ace of diamonds. Jack of clubs. All right, everybody look at those. Those are the 3 cards that are going to contribute to your hand if they work out right. Let's look here. Does Donna want to bet? Yeah, Donna's going to bet 1. So if you're going to stay in, you got to match at least 1. Oh, Bobby's going to bump it up. Another one. So it's up to 2. Bumping it up another one here, right, is Eileen. So she's bet 3. And finally, John's he's got a lot to bet with, so he'll stay in with 3. Are we going to put 2 more in here? Absolutely. He's going to stay in. Donna, are we going to put 1 more in here? Stay in? Sure. Bobby's going to stay in too. So everybody's in. All right. And here goes the turn card. Oh, we got to burn one. Turn card is a 7. 7 of spades. So we got 7, 8 of spades. Not much else showing here. So we go back here. The bet goes to Donna. And she's going to check. And the bet here goes to Bob, the vice president. He's going to bet 1. Let's say 1. And the bet goes here to Eileen, and she's going to stay in for 1. And the bet goes to Johnny, and he's going to drop out. So we got 3 people left. Last card is called what? What's the last card called, honey?
I don't know.
Nile, Mississippi, Amazon, the river card. Right, here comes the river card. And it's the 4. 4 clubs. All right, this is it. Last bet. Now, we're going to play gentleman's poker here, all right? So we don't force anybody out by betting more than they have to bet. So the most that Eileen here has to bet is 2. So I would say no bets more than 2. So Donna she'll bet 2. Is everybody else going to stay in? All right. Yes. All right. We're going to bet 2 here for Bob, Mr. Vice President. And, of course, this is it for Eileen. That's all of her chips. So she's going to go all in and see who's got this hand. All right. What do we have here? What's this look like? Pair of 8s for position number 1. Right. That is Donna. Position number 2. You got a pair of aces and a pair of 4s. You got 2 pairs. Oh, she got the 4. Look at this. Or he got the 4, Mr. Vice President, right on the turn card. That's incredible. And here we have, oh, didn't quite make it, right? If she'd gotten one more spade, she would have had a flush. Now she has a pair of 8s, but it can't beat this hand, which is 2 pair, 2 8s and 2 4s. The winner of this one is position number 2, Mr. Vice President Bobby. Looks like the guys wiped out the girls on this one. Oh no, isn't that? It just shows the girls must be lucky in love, right? Not so lucky at cards. And that's it for our very shortened version of No Limit Texas Hold'em.
Yay!